Good morning. It's time for another facial, skin and laundry. Let's see what we're getting today. Is the peel always done first?
For the resurfacing.
Okay. So the resurfacing is a different laser?
It is radio frequency,
Okay.
so it targets the superficial layer of the skin, kind of tricking your skin into thinking that pores, uneven skin texture, fine lines and wrinkles are wounds rather than what they are, to help tighten and lift your skin.
Do you see results right away or?
After a couple of treatments, just because your body does take that 6 to 12 weeks to build collagen. So we base these ones off of cumulative treatment. So you'll feel like really tight and bright afterwards, after pairing it with the peel. But cumulative treatments are going to get you those long lasting results.
And how many would be like minimum to maximum of this particular one?
So this one, minimum of 4 months, usually alternating or depending on what your main skin concerns are, we tailor it individually. And then people can do it for years. We have clients who have been with us since the very beginning, since they opened in California. And then it's really great for preventative as well.
So like maintenance kind of thing?
Yes. And then we alter your maintenance plan based off of whether it's just maintenance, preventative, correction. And then when you do all the glow, you get all of the things with it. So we tailor that off of what's best for you. Instead of kind of picking and choosing, we can do everything that you want.
And so this one you can do once every 14 days, is that it?
This one is once every 10 days. Once we increase the energy, but since you are All the Glow membership, then you can come in more frequently, and the more frequently you come in, the more peels, the more enhancements you get.
Right. Which, what made sense to me is that was the way to go.
Exactly.
If you want to get somewhere quicker.
Exactly. The enhancements are always going to get you quicker results. And then when you do All the Glow, you don't have to really worry about picking and choosing because you get such a great deal. It ends up retailing to be like $1,800 a treatment. And you get all of the things under one monthly payment. So we don't have to pick and choose for financial reasons which one you're going to do. You just get all of it.
Right. Now, normally, this is called resurfacing, right?
Yes.
Normally, does resurfacing, is it just the face, or you always add the neck and chest, or?
The membership covers the face depending on what membership you choose. So we have Refine and Enhance. So that is going to give you one neck and chest and one peel, or 2 enhancements. So you can either do 2 peels in a month, or you can do 2 neck and chests. But the regular Correct and Maintain is just the face, and then you would add the neck and chest on.
Okay. And it's like an acid peel, right?
Yes, it is a couple of different acids.
Like fruits or vegetable or?
We use a derivative of like fruit extracts and just different like AHAs, BHAs.
And then so now we're taking it off?
Yes, we are neutralizing the peel, and then we will start the resurfacing. Are we still spicy or tingly anywhere?
Oh no, it's fine.
And then I will hand you your fan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we are going to start on your forehead. Alright.
I think it already looks good.
Yeah, and you have a really nice glow.
It almost looked like it was already the salmon DNA.
Right? I love it.
So this particular device is a little bit spicier than the, was it the laser for the
Yes.
other one?
Yes, because this one is intentionally creating micro injuries to the skin, and it kind of gives your skin that alert to be like, hey, there's a wound. So it's tricking your skin into thinking that your pores, fine lines, uneven skin texture, surface level pigmentation are wounds rather than what they are. And then it's going to give that radio frequency gives your body that alert to go heal that area. And then when you do the cell regenerator, that is what helps heal the skin on a cellular level and gives you that really nice like Korean glass skin look because it's healing your skin. Exosomes are like little messengers to your skin to heal, protect, build collagen, brighten up the skin.
So how many years would you say that it takes off a person?
That's hard to say. I would say it's individualized based off of what you're doing at home. So skincare is a huge thing, kind of like going to the gym. If you go to the gym and work out, but you're not eating healthy or doing any of those things, then it's going to take a lot longer. But if you're doing things like your retinols and hydrating your skin, putting all of those things back into your skin on a daily basis, you're really going to see a difference a lot quicker than if you do treatments and then you're not doing anything at home.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It feels like it vibrates a little bit too.
Yeah, it's that little zippy feeling is the radio frequency, so you're able to feel that as it's being pressed into your skin.
Feels like, that part feels like a massage. Feels like first you put something in, like,
Right?
I don't know how to I'm trying to think of a way to describe that.
They almost feel like little ant bites or something.
Yeah. I would say like 9 ant bites going 3 by 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then like ant bite vibrate.
Yep. And then the redness is your body's natural histamine response to the controlled injury in the radio frequency, and that's what stimulates your skin to start to heal itself. So the redness lasts for about an hour or so. And then you just have to take your precautions where you don't wear any makeup or sunscreen, because anything you wouldn't put in a wound, you wouldn't want to put on your face.
Right. Well, since I began this process, I've been trying not to wear makeup at all.
Perfect. Yeah, your skin's looking so good.
So for the package that I have today,
Mm-hmm.
or that what somebody would do with all the glow, what would be the approximate time frame you would say? About 45 minutes?
This would be 45 minutes. So your face is 45 minutes, your neck and chest, or your face is 15 minutes, neck and chest is 15 minutes, and peel is 15 minutes.
Okay. And I honestly have to say, I think I prefer this over a regular facial. I've had many facials in my life coming from a previous beauty, working in salons and spas.
Yeah.
And those are relaxing and nice. And those can be longer too.
Yes, for
But
sure.
I don't know if it's the time frame being a pretty good time frame in this
Mm-hmm.
to where you can fit it in for almost any schedule, like after this I go to work, or the results.
And when you pair like your peels, your enhancement serums with energy-based devices, it's basically prepping your skin to absorb all of that stuff. So your skin's going to absorb up to 80% more with the laser and resurfacing. So this one is creating microchannels. So all of those serums and everything are going to seep into these channels to help stimulate collagen production, brightening the skin, helping with pigmentation, healing the skin. And same thing with the laser. Your skin's going to absorb up to 80% more because you're getting that really deep clean. So it's vaporizing those bacteria, sebum, dirt, dead skin, those dead skin cells. And it's basically prepping your skin to be able to absorb everything with energy-based devices.
Yeah, that's probably all why I prefer this over a regular facial.
Yeah.
Because all of that just seems to be superficial.
Yes. It's very relaxing, which is a little bit different where you have the lights dim and doing that, which you can do those with these treatments. You can do a relaxing, hydrating facial. That's totally fine. But this one just targets different things than what a hydrating facial would do.
Right.
And have you turned this way? Perfect.
Now, would you say someone should refrain from any kind of skin waxing on their face or wherever this is being done, or?
Yes, I would say for at least 7 days, especially when you do a peel, because it's going to make your skin more sensitive. Even though our peels are not designated to have your skin sloughing off and everything like that, your skin is going to be more susceptible. So we definitely would want to refrain from waxing for at least 7 days.
And with this one, you don't have to cover my eyebrows. Is that because this is specifically targeted and then the laser might pick up on something dark or
Yes, so the
or
radio
wider?
frequency doesn't target hair at all, but the laser picks up on pigment. So the laser would take your eyebrows, eyelashes off, and then you do have to wear eye protection to protect your eyes from the light. But since this one's not an actual laser, it uses the radio frequency, then we are all safe in that area.
I do like my brows.
Yes, sure you would not want to leave without those.
That's the one thing I've always been really picky about is my brows.
Oh, I know, me too. My eyebrows got messed up one time, and I didn't get my eyebrows done by somebody for like 10 years.
Yeah. I do my own because, I don't know, I'm just so picky. Every
Yeah.
time I decide, oh, let me give it a little try.
Right.
And it's really so simple to do your own.
Mm-hmm.
At least you get what you want and what you like every single time.
And if you mess it up, it's your own fault.
Yes, I messed up once when I was 14, and that's why I got a little bit of a funky brow.
Oh, really?
Kind of right in the middle where there's less hair and it grows straight up.
Mm-hmm. What did you do? You waxed it?
I plucked them
Oh, no.
or tweezed them. Yes, you pluck a chicken, you tweeze hair, right?
Yep.
And then so I had like this huge gap between eyebrow to eyebrow.
Oh, no. Alright, I'm going to start on your nose.
And the aftercare, I remember the last time we did this, I picked up, I think it was, you suggested hyaluronic acid that you
Yes,
have?
hyaluronic acid. So you'll do that every hour for 6 hours, and then as needed for the rest of the day and the rest of the 72 hours post-treatment. And then after 24 hours, since you paired the resurfacing with the peel, you can do a little spot treatment of Aquaphor or hydrocortisone. If you're a little bit dry or itchy, which is totally normal afterwards, you may have a little bit of flaking a couple of days later that you can spot treat with Aquaphor. And then you'll avoid all exfoliants, washing your hair for 24 hours, all exfoliants for 7 days. And then saunas, hot tubs, jacuzzis, anything that's going to create a lot of steam is going to irritate your skin, so you'll get red again if you do use it. And you'll feel that heat again if you do get your shower too hot or anything like that.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to start on your neck.
Now, is there a difference between the different serums you can have afterwards? Like, I'm sure there's a reason why Skin Laundry has
A couple of different
made
ones.
theirs a particular way in accordance with these the services they do. I'm thinking.
So the illuminators for brightening the skin and pigmentation, so it has arbutin and alpha arbutin. So it's going to block pigmentation from getting darker as well as lightening it in between your treatments. Fixer is for healing the skin and for fine lines and wrinkles. It does have green tea extract to help calm the skin from irritants, but it does have an ingredient called DMAE, and that is going to help promote muscle relaxation. And then the cell regenerator is for healing the skin at a cellular level. Gives you that really nice Korean glass skin, great for inflammation. So when you pair them all, you get all of the benefits for it, and they're all active down in the dermal layer of your skin for the next 10 to 14 days. So it's like an extra step in your skincare routine that you don't have to do at home.
Right.
And that's why we put them on right after your treatment, because your skin's going to absorb the most directly after.
Right. Now, what about the facial mask that you have here?
Yes.
Does that work just like the hyaluronic acid that serum we put on?
Yeah, so it does have hyaluronic acid. It's a really great hydrating mask that you can put on after your resurfacing. And you would only want to put our hyaluronic acid mask on afterwards, just because ours has been tested with our treatments. And that's why we advise you to use our hyaluronic acid, because all of our stuff has been tested with our treatments. And we know that that's what the aftercare is going to work best with.
Right. They work hand in hand together.
Exactly.
The ingredients along with the device.
Exactly.
Clinical studies, proven, tested.
Yep.
That's another reason why I like that. So if I was going to put on the facial mask that you have here, when would I be allowed to do that, or when should I do that?
You can do that. Since we're doing cell regenerator, I always recommend waiting 1 full hour before you put anything else on your skin.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, you can put it on. I like to put them in the fridge for a couple of hours. And then right before you go to sleep tonight, put it on for about 30 minutes. There's tons of product in it, so run all the extra product down your neck and chest and leave it on all night.
Okay. And then how often do you do those facial masks?
You can do them like weekly.
Okay.
If your skin's feeling a little bit dry, you can do it right before you're resurfacing, like the night before, to add some extra moisture. That will make your skin feel less spicy.
Oh.
So if your skin is a little bit on the drier side, your skin can be a little bit more sensitive. And you can feel that heat a little bit more. So if you are more sensitive, you can prep your skin the night before.
That's interesting. That's a very good tip.
Yeah.
And can I say, I love how knowledgeable that Skin Laundry employees are about all this stuff.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time doing trainings and Education, we're constantly doing education on updated things, new products, new enhancements, treatment recommendation guides. So everything's updating frequently for the best interest of the client and to get you those best results.
So you have a lot of continuing education.
Correct, yes. And we have a whole medical team that's constantly working on making things better, get you quicker results, and especially the safety of the client, especially.
And you even update devices and technologies, right?
Yes.
I've been trying to look into and do a little research, and then I also did see your little sign out front.
Yes. The sculpting.
Yeah, what is that?
That uses pulse electromagnetic frequency, and that is to stimulate collagen and elastin production a little bit deeper down and to help with elasticity.
So is that something like you put on for like a double chin kind of thing, or?
Yes, if you have sagging skin, we do treat certain areas at different temperatures to help with different concerns. And it mainly treats the neck and the lower face. So cheeks down and then your neck. We avoid your thyroid area. And that one's almost like a hot stone massage.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it feels like a hot stone massage. That's a 45-minute treatment, so it's a little bit longer. But we treat each area of your face for a specific amount of time based off of medical protocol and research to help stimulate that collagen production.
So, along with All the Glow,
Yes.
does that work in conjunction with or separate to, like you don't want to do it?
You can absolutely do it with All the Glow. It's just a separate package for that treatment since it's not covered under a membership. But we
Okay.
do packages for best results. So we start off with a package of 6, and then you can move on into a maintenance package.
Okay.
So you can always try one of them before an event or something like that to give you a nice tightness. But to give those long-lasting results, since it does take between 6 to 12 weeks for your body to build collagen, we do recommend doing it in a series every 10 days.
Okay.
And that can be done in conjunction with all of your treatments. It can be done on the same day as your laser, but we do space it out and we wait a little while in between the resurfacing and the sculpting. So you could do the sculpting and then you could do resurfacing next day.
Okay. Now, for someone like me who has a rounder face and, you know, I'm more overweight, so I got more skin and fat, does it like really kind of sculpt the jawline?
It does. So especially like if you are losing weight or anything like that, then that kind of helps build that collagen to help try and prevent any sagging from weight loss.
So the first half of my journey took probably a year and a half of intermittent fasting,
Yeah.
and I lost 30 to 35 pounds because it fluctuated.
Yeah,
That
that's
was a long
awesome.
time, just intermittent fasting, and I ate whatever I wanted,
Yeah.
and I ate between the hours of 12 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I started the next part of my journey, so pretty much since January 7th of this year, so just, 2 months?
Yeah.
I've lost another 30 pounds.
That's amazing. What have
So-
you been doing?
I'm still doing intermittent fasting. And then I started trying to do maybe like a keto-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So started with about allowing myself 50 carbs
Okay.
a day. And I did cut out sodas in the very beginning. So that helped. So I'm trying to cut out sugars, carbs.
Yeah.
And I've been lowering my carbs as the weeks had gone by to from 50 to 20 to trying to keep it 0.
Nice.
And that's where we're at now. I've been eating mostly meat and some cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then, anything that's no carb, no sugar. Like, I do like some pork rinds every now and then, try different kinds.
Yeah.
So it gives you that little bit of crunch
Yep.
that you might be missing from the
Like
salad or chips.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have, I think they're called, I want to say the brand is Wild. And they have chips that are made from chicken breast and bone broth. And they have barbecue, they have buffalo chicken. They're really good, actually. And they're just made from egg whites, chicken broth, and chicken.
That sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. They're really good.
Where do you find that at?
I know they have them at Whole Foods.
Okay.
I think they have them at Target. But they're the barbecue ones and the buffalo ones are the ones that I've tried, and they're really good.
Buffalo sounds good.
Mm-hmm. It actually tastes like buffalo chicken
Okay.
in a chip form.
All right.
But that's what my husband's been eating because he loves. I'm not like a huge chip person. I would rather have dessert than chips. But he's the opposite. He'd rather have like something savory rather than sweet. So he eats those instead of eating chips. And they have protein. They have pretty good and clean ingredients.
Thank you so much for sharing that
Yeah.
information.
And you could probably crunch them up, use them as breading on chicken, or do something like that. Would be pretty cool to add to your.
I've done that with pork rinds.
Yeah.
Or I've added crumbled it up, sprinkled it on a salad
Mm-hmm.
before.
All right. And then we're going to start all of your serums.
Ooh. Yeah, the red's coming out now.
Yep. Nice and spicy.
It is a little bit more spicier on the face than I would say the chest.
Yes. And then we're going to do the illuminator first.
And then I just take it, by the way you call it illuminator, that just makes something light and brighten.
Yes, this is the brightening one that helps with sun damage, pigmentation, just brightening the skin in general. And then we'll do the fixer right afterwards, and that we call that like the Tighten and Brighten bundle. So it's like a booster when you layer them together. And then you add on the cell regenerator, that's like the Tighten, Brighten, and Healing bundle, which is really great. And then after the resurfacing, as you can tell, that your skin really just soaks it up.
Yes. Earlier you had mentioned, I think, going into the dermal layer. How deep is that into the skin? Are we talking like a half an inch?
So this one targets the superficial layer of the skin, whereas the laser targets the dermal layer. So that one's, you would think since it doesn't hurt that it doesn't target as deep, but that one's actually targeting a little bit deeper, but different benefits.
Right.
So this one targets superficial pigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles, to help stimulate that collagen production.
Now the different layers of our skin,
Yes.
with all of them combined,
Mm-hmm.
how in correlation to inches, so I can get a visual here, how many half inches do we have of our skin?
So we use a diode 808 for our laser, and that targets 808 nanometers. So it's a little bit different than inches,
Okay.
but it's 808 nanometers down into the dermal layer.
Sounds like it's probably one of the things that go deepest, as deep as you can get.
Yes, compared to like if you have a more ablative laser, some of them are a little bit deeper, but then it gives you that longer downtime.
Right.
Which is...
You can't go to work after that.
Yes.
I had one a long time ago, and I did a series, and it actually relieved bruising.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I don't know really if it did a whole lot.
Yeah. How many did
Maybe
you... What did you
bit.
do?
I think I did a series of 6.
Okay.
And it was through a doctor's office that our spa was affiliated with.
Okay.
So we got a discount. So I was like, let's try this. You know, I was in my 30s, and that's what all the ladies talk about. Let's get this, let's do that, let's Botox, because it's the beauty industry. We like to get beautified.
Yeah.
And I think it was supposed to do something with, what's it called? The broken capillaries
Okay.
as well.
Do you know what kind of laser it was? Was it a
I don't
laser?
remember, this is 20 years ago. So whatever lasers that they had 20 years
What they used,
ago.
yep. Alright, and this is the first part of the cell regenerator. We already applied the fixer.
And fixer fixes the skin.
Yes. This is that Leave-On Biostimulating Biolifting Mask. And then this one will fully dry probably in about 5 or so minutes. And then this is really going to help decrease the redness after.
And with the All the Glow package, I get a discount off products, right?
Yes, and you also receive loyalty points. So with your membership, you get the credits for doing all of the enhancements, peels, all that good stuff. So you get points for every dollar that you spend. And I think right now you have like $100 and something in loyalty points that you can always use, and you accumulate them pretty quickly, which is great. So you, even though you don't need to spend money on your enhancements, you can buy all of your products. So your aftercare, your hyaluronic acid, your vitamin A, face wash, toner. Those, you get those perks of doing All the Glow because you get so many loyalty points that you just will always have, pretty much always have something to be able to buy your products with.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, which is really, really nice.
Well, I definitely want to take home the mask.
Yes.
When I get to work, I'll just put it in the fridge.
Yes,
then,
and I have one in the fridge already, so it will be nice and cold for you.
Okay.
Alrighty. You are all set and nice and pink and glowy.
Ta-da! And it looks like I was in the sun and I had sunglasses on.
Yep. Awesome. Alrighty. Yeah, you have $155 in points.
Oh my goodness.
This is amazing.
And honestly too, I don't think your products are that expensive.
Exactly. Which is
compared
really
to a lot that I've seen.
Exactly.
Well, this be fun at work today. At least I'll get to talk about my journey and share it with other people. And can't wait to see what I look like in a few days after all of this. This is definitely red. I'm loving it. Okay, here we are about 24 hours after the revitalizing peel from Skin Laundry. I slept with the sheet mask on all night last night. My skin looks pretty good and feels pretty good, although it does show up redder in camera. But where I couldn't wear a sheet peel on last night, on my neck and chest, you can see the lines. From where the device did its little micro channels. Looking forward to my skin getting better. This is day 4 after my facial at Skin Laundry, the resurfacing one. Supposed to stay red for a little while longer. I think it looks pretty good. The chest, you can't see those lines as much anymore. Right now I'm outside of my urologist. We're gonna see if my kidney is functioning better, and hopefully I won't have to have another surgery. 2 was enough last year. Let's find out.